like and subscribe. And the reason why I'm making this video is because to solve a problem, we must first understand what the problem is. Now, question. Should a person guilty of genocide be allowed to nominate a person for a Nobel Peace Prize? Now, we know what genocide is: the eradication of an entire ethnicity. A peace prize brings peace. It does not destroy or kill an entire ethnicity. So, does a person that would do this, are they qualified to say who should be a nominee for a peace prize? Now, should a person guilty of rape and multiple felonies be allowed to run for the Nobel Peace Prize? Does this person have the qualities to be a nominee for the Nobel Peace Prize? Now, I'm not bringing up anyone in particular. This is a scenario. So, would you allow a person, if you were a judge, would you accept the nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize of a person guilty of genocide? Now, if you were a judge, would you vote for a rapist, a convicted rapist and felon, to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Now, that we understand this, would any group of people that would allow such a travesty, what I consider to be a travesty of morality and spirituality, should such a people who allow such a thing to happen, should they be allowed to run the country? Should they be allowed to run the world? Are they of the correct moral and spiritual character to run the world? Personally, I think not. I think there are certain spiritual and moral qualities that a person should have if they are to be in charge of humanity. It should be not divisive people. It should be people who brings the world together. It should be people with the qualities necessary to allow the world to function as a unit, as a whole, the same way the human body functions. The body of humanity should function in the same exact manner. Now, the only people that I know of that have never enslaved, colonized, and tried to make the world a better place are people of African ethnicity. People of African ethnicity. The people who were the people of Kemet. The people who built the United States and tried to maintain democracy throughout the existence of the United States. It should not be the people who enslaved and colonized. Now I'm being specific. People who enslaved and colonized should not be allowed to rule the world. Because if such people do, we're going to end up with what? Endless wars, and they are going to create divisions. And they will like to do so. The 1914 movie, Birth of a Nation, was a lie, spread it around the world about the only people who have tried to create peace throughout humanity. So this is what I want you to think about this when you go to vote. I say that you should vote for African Americans in America. You should vote for African Americans who go against the status quo. And the status quo has proven to be, with all due respect, evil, mean, and vindictive. And they are hurting the people, the Latinos who voted for them. They're hurting them. They are hurting the farmers who also voted for them. I mean, are Latinos and farmers so full of hate for a group that have done nothing to them to where they would vote for a group even though the group is of the same ethnicity as some, but this group of people is injuring their families? I think it is time that African Americans be respected and looked up to. And I'm not talking about the Obamas and those that acquiesce and are servants to those who have shown the characteristics of demons and Satanism. Now I ask that you look around the world and see who is the cause of all the violence in the world. Look at the people who have claimed that they were helping people, but after they help the so-called people, the people are in worse conditions than what they were before. So what I'm asking is that you think for yourself and you vote based on facts, not lies and propaganda that is not supported by truth and facts. Like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.